I'm Bryant, the guy who comes and goes. That's me. I'm going to sauce somebody this week. That's the goal. I'm going to sauce somebody this week.
My name is Chris. So I've been playing Pokemon, I don't know, since I picked GLC back up. GLC I've been playing, I think, 5 or 6 months now. I think how I found out about it was, I think just through Full Grip. I mean, I got back into collecting with the pandemic, and then just with being in the shop way too much. Heard about it and decided to get back into it. Oh, it's a blast. Everybody's cool. A little nerve-wracking at first, didn't know anybody. I'm not the most outgoing person in the first place, so it's a little hard for me to come out, but everybody's super cool. Yeah, just a great time, good community. What I hope to get out when I come, I do want to get on the board. It is a goal this year of mine to get at least one badge. I do like having fun, but yeah, the badge is the ultimate goal. Obviously, I'm not gonna get 5, 6, 7 of them, but I'd be happy with 1 or 2.
Last week at Gym Leader Challenge League here at Full Grip Games, JD earned his 3rd badge with Fire.
So I played Fire tonight. It's a pseudo turbo Fire with a little more consistency. It's got Salazzle and a few other cards just to boost the consistency if like Macargo or something like that is prized. But goal is just get a quick Charizard, quick Macargo, stack your deck, draw into it, and just power up big basic attackers like Entei and the Chi-Yu, who's the most broken in the deck. 2 energy for 140 revenge. Kind of cracked, and with Charizard up, 1 energy, just get it right back to Clara, plop it down, and go. It's kind of OP for Fire, and the list just felt really good tonight.
This week we had 16 players all looking for that next badge. I decided to play Metal, looking for my 7th badge. After round 2, I found myself halfway to that badge, going up 2-0. Also at 2-0 was this familiar face.
2-0 so far, changed up the water deck a bit, went Quagmoth, stage 1s like JD. Just feels better. I realized when trying to fit in cards for Puff, and I was like, wait a minute. All the decks that I like are lower to the ground, stage 1, go fast decks. Why am I trying to play 2 stage 2s? And so far, I've enjoyed how it feels. I just so much water, so many X1 nights. I'm ready to move on and just have the badge.
I found myself at the top tables in round 3 facing off against Alex, while next to us, Craig and Chris faced off. The winners of each of these matches would go on to the finals.
The Garbodor matchup. Could be worse, could be better. You know, Psychic's not a great matchup for spread, but we'll have to see how it goes. I think Chris does not feel confident, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than he thinks.
I don't know how I feel about it. Spread decks are not great to play into for me. I like people with abilities, which he has, but he can move. I don't know. Just not liking the matchup.
In my match against Alex in round 3, I came out swinging really quickly with Heatran. Alex unfortunately prized both his Sobble and his Remoraid, meaning his support Pokemon were extremely limited. He was struggling to get his board set up, and I just kept on moving. Alex swung into me with his Kyogre. I only had 1 prize remaining. I revealed that I have Versus Seeker for game, and I am moving on to the finals with Metal. Meanwhile, Craig and Chris's game was just reaching its climax.
The night's going pretty good. Round 3 was a very close one against Chris.
I made the decision to ignore the Marshadow Let Loose turn 1, and I ripped it turn 2. And we both kind of just chilled from there.
And it was definitely a slow game after that. We were very methodical in top decking cards for a long time.
I got a bit ahead. He was able to take 3 prizes in 1 turn with a Silent Lab and also a Hex. He had like 2 turns in a row that just shut it all down and allowed us to spread his damage.
But I was able to spread enough damage, get the Hex turn, the Lusamine turn, the Silent Lab turn, the turns I needed them, and was able to pull 3 prizes on the final turn of the game to take the win. Going up against Metal in the finals is not a great matchup. I've done the matchup a number of times before, and it is a possibility, but it's a tough one. I have to do a lot more damage because you get some big guys and you got some tools that are big. So it's going to be tough, but it's not over till it's over.
I am 3-0. Today I get to star in my own video because I'm actually doing good tonight. One more round going up against Craig's Spread Lightning deck featuring Electivire and the new Raichu, both spreading 50. I think this will be tough. Zamazenta's going to have to carry me with the damage reduction. Hex Maniac might come in clutch, you know. We'll see how it goes. Feeling good. It would be great to get my 7th badge. Tied up with Andrew again for first. Craig's going to be a tough opponent. Been having a lot of fun making these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you have been liking the videos. It's been really fun to make, and I will keep it up. Alright, let's see how I do in the finals. I was in a place where I thought I definitely couldn't lose early on, taking out his Electivire with my Heatran, and I didn't think about how Raichu had a second attack, so his Raichu came up and knocked out my Heatran, and I panicked a little bit, but luckily was able to set up Zamazenta and my Metang, and Zamazenta absorbing damage just carried me the rest of the way there, and I got the badge. Badge number 7, let's go. We are tied for first. See you next week.